This topic focuses on self-introspect more because ladies, you can't change the way that your voice sounds, whether that being bass, soft, annoying, etc. You can't change it. I'm going to be very honest with you all. Yes, there are some doctors who think they can, change your voice, but in reality, you changing your voice is pointless and changes nothing. Because let's say you have a bass or a high tune voice and you change it to a soft tune. At the end of the day, you will still say n'importe quoi and cuss and still use foul language. This is to say that your voice is not the problem and it's never going to be a problem. If a man comes up to you and he says that he doesn't like because of your voice, then he's straight up lying to you. He's not honest. Maybe he doesn't like you because of your behavior. But ladies, your voice is not the problem. But the problem are the words that come out of your mouth. Are they of light or are they here to kill? My darlings, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, I am Dame Marie France and I help you become elegant and I help you become your dream self. So if you're interested in this type of videos, make sure to subscribe, like, and share this video to someone who you think needs to start their elegance journey. While we are still on the topic, I'll be talking about dental hygiene too because just sometimes you may have everything right, but your breath is just not giving. Number one on today's video, we have brush your teeth properly. Be gentle with your teeth, ladies. Those can be very sensitive, so take your time. No one is chasing you. Even if you are late, take another 2 to 3 minutes just brushing your teeth. Always change your toothbrush every 2 to 3 months. Get a new toothbrush and you don't have to wet your toothbrush, then add toothpaste because then you have just done another science experiment and you have made your own toothpaste, Colgate plus one. That sounded funny in my head, but ladies, I am so serious. I will have videos on the screen explaining to you how you are supposed to brush your teeth. Be aware, ladies, not all toothpaste is right for you. Make sure to read what the package says because they are ones that are sensitive, they're ones that are there to lighten your teeth and etc. Just find the right one for you. Don't forget to get a tongue scraper, floss, mouthwash, and whitening strips. I believe Amazon has them for like a good price. So ladies, don't forget to get your dental hygiene game up. I had this as number one because I want to walk you through step by step. I don't want to give you a riddle by you trying to figure out which step comes out first, which one is second. No, ladies. Moving on to point number 2 on today's video, we have used the right words when talking and change up some words that you have been using in your everyday life that made you sound ratchet and hood. And change up those words to something that is elegant and respectful. I will give you a few examples down below and on the screen. I will also have a list of words to start using to improve your vocabulary. Words like, let's say you want to say we won, instead you can say we had a triumph. The word triumph means a great victory or achievement. If you want to say that it's happening again, instead you can say it's recurring, which means happening again. Another word would be oblivious. Yes, when you hear someone says you're oblivious, that means you don't know what's happening around you. Another word is instance. Instead of saying right away or right now, you can always say in this instance, which means right away. Glanced at is another word. Instead of saying looked at, you can always say glanced at so and so. While we're still on the topic, I would like to add some phrases that you can start using to better your vocabulary. If perhaps you wish to disagree with a particular person, instead of going all you were wrong mode, you can always disagree in a more smart and elegant manner by saying, oh, Mr. Reynard, that's partly true, but I don't agree that's how it really happened. Or you can say, I'm afraid, Mr. Reynard, but I don't agree. There are many ways on how to disagree properly. But no, you just prefer the old-fashioned way, which is no, you wrong, I'm right type of thing. That's really offensive. Before I carry on with the video, I want to give you elegant women time to subscribe, like, and watch the video all the way through so you give me watch hours. But as I was saying, if you want to say very rude, then say vulgar. Boring, say dull. Clean, say spotless. Worried, say anxious. Moving on to point number 3, we have be articulate. My darlings, you can't just go around saying other things. You need to mean what you say. Be clear about what you are saying. Don't just create phrases that doesn't even make sense to you first. Then how do you expect it to make sense to the other party? All this in the name of I want to sound elegant? Nonsense. It's the same thing as I've revised with you. I even gave you answers. I studied with you, but you still went there and did the complete opposite of what I said. Before you speak, think. You have about 3 to 4 seconds before you can respond to any question. So use that time to think. Analyze the question. If it's a question that is nonsense, then you just have to smile and ignore. There's no point in you responding. But if it's quite a serious question, fresh breath, smart phrases and words, and thirdly, don't complicate you and the third party. If it's something serious and you know something happened to someone, you can say, oh, that's unfortunate, and don't smile, because why are you smiling? Ladies, there would be instances where you answer everything right, but your face expression wasn't right. You have to be articulate, ladies, whether that being in your voice, how low or high you speak, what you mean. You need to make an effort to get the other party to understand what you mean without them asking you what you mean. If they don't ask you, then you were articulate. But if not, you were not articulate. Don't try to offend anyone by your words. Don't insult anyone. But what you can do is indirectly say something like, a nice, nasty type of a thing. I'm planning on making a video on nice, nasty and how it works best. So stay tuned for that. Nice, nasty is the best way to conquer a person who's arrogant. You can say things like, oh, I really thought you were the smartest of all of us, but what can I say? Even the devil disguised himself as the angel of light. This is how you deal with such people. Moving on to point number 4 in today's video, we have be aware of your surroundings. If you are being influenced to talk a certain way, act a certain way, then perhaps it's time to get going. Remember, ladies, if you're around 5 idiots, then you counted wrong. They're actually 6. So yes, ladies, your circles and place that you frequent can very much influence you. Even if you're a good tomato and maybe a good persistent tomato, maybe not today, but bit by bit, your color will start changing. Take weeks, months, or even years, but always remember that your color will change, and when it changes, you will start taking life serious. So as you are still a fresh tomato, keep your freshness by moving to a more respectful area where you'll be taught to say good morning instead of ayo. What is ayo? Really, ladies, if you're a mother, you need to start thinking for your children and who they will end up being in the future. If you're an older sibling, then you need to start thinking for your youngest and who they will turn out to be in the future. I know, a lot have financial problems and difficulties, then in that case, you leave yourself, children, and siblings in the hands of God. Don't have in the current moment, and you brought this case to the one who never lacks, which is our Lord Jesus Christ. So he will give you and your siblings a solution to move to a more respectful place. Okay, ladies, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did making it for you all. Ladies, don't forget, I will be going live once we have hit 3,000 watch hours. So I will see you all beautiful women next time. Bye.